my friends, and welcome to a brand new episode of Discourse in Magic. My name is Jonah Babbins, and welcome. In this episode, I want to talk a little bit about how to break in to the virtual magic business. This is something that has actually come up a few times because over the last few weeks, I've been putting on webinars all over the internet. One here, one with Lost Art, one with IBM, all about virtual magic shows and the virtual magic business and pricing and all that. And I think virtual magic is unbelievable. I think it's an important new wave. I'm excited about it. I think there's lots of money and I think it's great. And actually, if you've been following the podcast, you can watch me slowly get more and more and more excited about it since the pandemic hit and we all kind of started to pivot. So I love virtual magic, but one of the questions that has been coming up is about how to get started in the world of virtual magic. And I think that there's this catch-22 in the world of magic, or actually in the world of getting any good, awesome job or getting any awesome position. There's this catch-22 that I want to walk you through, which makes it really, really, really hard to get into an industry. So if you've wanted to do virtual magic, if you're like interested in doing virtual magic, but you kind of have no idea how you can kind of get the ball rolling, this episode, the next few minutes, is going to teach you literally every single thing that you need to do to get the ball rolling in your virtual magic business. First, I want to zoom out and I want to walk through the journey that we're going to be going through so that we can actually work backwards and understand what we need to get to where we want to go. So where we want to be is in a place where we can book lots of amazing, wicked virtual magic shows. That's where we want to be. In order to be there, the companies and groups and individuals that get to arrive on our website need to see on our website that we are qualified to do virtual magic shows. They need to see on our website that we actually do virtual magic shows. They need photos, they need videos, they need testimonials, they need proof that we actually do virtual magic shows. Okay, so in order to have proof to do virtual magic shows, you need to do virtual magic shows. This is where the ultimate catch-22 comes in, because you say to yourself, well, how do I book virtual magic shows if I need proof that I've booked virtual magic shows to get those, right? And the answer is that we are actually going to manufacture the first version of the proof. We are going to build the first version of the proof ourselves so that we can get into the industry. And I'm sure you guys have heard of this in other industries. Let's say you're getting an important job like a CEO. All CEO jobs require 10 years worth of experience being a CEO. So then how are you supposed to become a CEO if every CEO job requires 10 years of experience to become a CEO? What about, let's talk magicians pre-pandemic. To perform on cruise ships, to be hired to perform on a cruise ship, you need proof that you have performed on cruise ships before. But how could you have proof that you've performed on cruise ships before if you've never performed on cruise ships? So it seems impossible to get into the cruise ship business. Same thing with virtual. To prove that you have a great virtual magic show that someone's company is going to love, you need proof that you have actually done that you've actually done virtual magic shows. But how do you have that if every company that needs the proof that you've done virtual magic shows requires proof? Now you understand the ultimate catch-22. Now you understand that it is not your fault. But the good news is I'm going to share with you the solution, because this is the exact same solution that existed before the world of virtual that I used to get into the summer camp industry, to get into the school business, to start booking venues. This is just a fantastic industry to kind of fix this thing that people say, this fake it till you make it. Because I don't like fake it till you make it. I think sometimes it's obvious. Like if you put up a web page and you put a headshot of you on it and you write virtual magic shows, book it here, limited spots, they know that you've never done a virtual magic show. You have no testimonials, you have no videos of it, you have no photos of it, you just have a headshot of you. How on earth could there be limited spots, right? So instead, what I think that we should do is, instead of faking that we're in the position that we're in, we are going to manufacture the proof that we actually need to take us to the next step in our business. Let me explain what that means. So we know that a company or a group that's going to hire us for a virtual magic show needs to see photos, videos, testimonials, maybe logos, information, reviews about your virtual magic shows. So what we're going to do is put on a virtual magic show. I don't care if it's free. I don't care if it's paid. It could be $1. It could be $19. It could be $10. It could be $5. It could be $24. It could be $49. I don't care. Here's what matters. Number one, it matters that people come because you need the videos of people interacting with you in a virtual magic show. So number one, it matters that people come. And number two, it matters that you collect the photos, the testimonials, and the videos, because those are the tools that you're going to be using to show to other clients, hey, look, I actually do virtual magic shows. Now, it might be your first, it might be your second, but that's okay. You have to get started at some point. But it's really hard for a company to give you their money if you don't have photos, if you don't have testimonials, if you don't have video to prove that you do what you say you do. So the solution to the ultimate catch-22, the way to get into the virtual magic business, if you want to, is to do a free show or do a paid ticketed show first and document it. If you don't want to sell tickets, no problem. Go reach out to a friend of yours, any friend you want, and ask if you can put on a private show for him and 19 of his friends. Keep asking friends until somebody says yes. All we're trying to do here is hack getting testimonials. We're trying to hack getting a photo of people on a Zoom grid reacting. We're trying to hack getting video footage of you doing magic virtually and people reacting so that we can put together a page that shows that you do virtual magic shows. So now let's zoom out again on the journey. We're going to do a virtual magic event so that we can get the marketing material we need, the photos, videos, and testimonials, to build a web page. So now when potential clients go to that web page, they're going to see that we actually do virtual magic shows. That's not the end of the journey. That's the secret to getting past the catch-22. That's the secret to getting past the paradox, but that's not the whole journey. Now we start booking virtual magic shows at low to medium prices so that we can build up real testimonials, get real logos, get real reviews, get real photos and videos from real clients to bump up that web page and make it look better. At that point, we can go crazy. We can do SEO, we can do SEM, we can do any type of ads. We can do Facebook ads, Google ads, you can do LinkedIn ads. You could search Facebook groups. There's loads of different ways to book gigs once you have the proof that you actually do it. So this is the secret to getting into the paradox. This is the secret to manufacturing proof. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something today. And I hope this is the answer that you need to get into the virtual magic business. If you want some help, if you want to learn about the things that have been working for me and the things that have been working for my coaching partners, please go to discourseandmagic.com/call. You can book a free 15-minute call with me to talk about your virtual magic business and to see what it would be like to work together. The second thing I'll mention is unconventional.fun. It's the most exciting project that I've ever started. It is a one-day virtual magic convention that takes place in an 8-bit world. Imagine a magic convention cross video game. It's happening September 27th, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I would love for you to be there. Please go to unconventional.fun. At the moment of this recording this, there's about 150 tickets left. And by the time you're hearing this, it's probably less than 100. So if you're interested in the best, craziest, most awesome, incredible 8-bit one-day virtual magic convention featuring Garrett Thomas, Carissa Hendricks, Harrison Greenbaum, Ben Seidman, and so many more, unconventional.fun. Hope to see you guys there. Thanks so much. See you later.